They're a great couple. This is my nephew. This is a baby. So yeah, about 3 years ago, someone said to me, "Why don't you write a book about jokes? Because you know a few jokes." I said, "Well, yeah." Anyway, thought about it and penned a few down, and I thought I'd maybe mix them up with some funny stories as well, because jokes are a bit boring, isn't it? I've got a book published, I had enough material, and a friend of mine, Ben Fawcett, said, "Can I take a copy of your book to my father-in-law, terminally ill in hospital?" I said, "Of course you can." So he said, "Steve," he never stopped laughing. I thought, "Oh, that's fantastic." Anyway, I went round the wall. All of a sudden, Bart's Hospital got in touch with me and said, "Can you come in?" They had a meeting, and they did. And they said, "We like your book. Do you fancy selling it in the hospitals?" I went, "Oh, of course." So they ordered the load, and it was on sale. It's been on sale for 2 years in Bart's, Royal London, for our wonderful NHS, raising money. Funny thing was, the headmistress of the school I worked in said, "I want a copy of that book." I had to take about 20 jokes out straight away. Anyway, I'll try and do the best I can. Yeah? Right, no heckling. Because otherwise, me and my 5 brothers would come round your house, go in your kitchen, eat everything out your fridge. So, Bob and Joe, right, best mates. So, Joe's on his deathbed. And Bob says, "Joe, do us a favour." He said, "When you die, can you come back and let me know if there's a heaven and they play football up there?" "Of course I will," he said. "Of course I will, Bob. We've been mates for years." So Joe dies, a couple of nights later, Bob's in his bedroom and he sees an apparition. "I know someone's there, show yourself." He said, "Bob, it's me, Joe." He said, "Good news and bad news." He said, "There is a heaven and they're all playing football up there." He said, "There's no wind, there's no rain." He says, "And all our friends that passed before us, all up there playing football." He said, "That's great. What's the bad news?" He said, "You're on the team sheet for Saturn." Yeah. So someone said to me the other day, "Do you ever drink whiskey neat?" I said, "No, I have my shirt untucked and I don't wear a tie." So everyone's got a favourite granddad, yeah? Well, I did. My granddad was called Ted, and he was a character and he liked to joke. When he was in the army, he got posted abroad. Should have seen the size of the envelope. He fought with Wellington, you know. Yeah, he fought with Wellington. They wouldn't give him a rifle. So, we thought for a laugh, for his 80th birthday, we booked him a German butch strippogram. What? So she turns up. She's got like stocking suspenders, knee-high boots, fur coat, and he was sitting in the hall, and I think he knew she'd come rushing in. Right. And she come up to him and she opened her fur coat and she went, "Super sex." He went, "I'll have the soup." So there's this 90-year-old woman. She goes in a sex shop down Soho. So she's got a walking stick and the man behind the counter goes, "Oh bless, she's lost." "What directions, love?" "No, vibrators." Pointing at the vibrators. He goes, "This one?" She goes, "No." "This one?" "No." She's like, "This one?" "No." "Not the Black Mamba?" "Yes." "How'd you switch it off?" So man goes to the doctor and he says, doctor said, what's wrong? He went, I've got a problem downstairs, he said, I can't produce all the time. He goes, you know, when he went, I think I know what you mean. He said, take that jar, bring it back in a week with a sample. A week later, he's back. He said, it's no good, doctor. I've tried my right hand, my left hand, my wife's tried both hands. Mother-in-law's even tried her mouth. Can't get the lid off. Can't get the lid off. So a man goes to the doctors, he said, my wife said she's thicker the way I speak and I've got to be cured. The doctor said, drop trousers and underpants. He said, good God, man, you're built like a donkey. That's your problem. Pulling down on the old vocal cords, making you talk like you do. He said, what's the cure? He went, it's got to come off. He said, no, that's why my wife married me for chuddy. But if I had to go off, we'd be able to be cured. So he goes back to his wife. He said, hello, darling. She said, you're cured? He went, yeah, it's good news. Bad news. Chuddy had to go, pulling down on the old vocal cords, making me talk like I did. She went, no, that's why I married you for chuddy. Go and get it put back on. When he goes. So he goes back to the doctor. He said, doctor, sorry, wife's not happy. Chuddy's got to go back on. Doctor said, fine. I went to the doctor. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the doctor and he said, I can't stop dreaming about Mickey Mouse, Pluto and Donald Duck. He said, you're having Disney spells. So this little boy, he said to his mum, he had a speech impediment, he said to his mum, Mum, when your ice cream van comes around, can I have an ice cream? She said, of course you can, son, I'll give you the money. So when the ice cream man comes, it goes up. All of a sudden the ice cream man leans out of the van, slaps him around the face. He runs back to his mum. He said, that ice cream man, he slapped me around the face for no reason. She said, right, I'll watch him tomorrow. I'll be watching tomorrow when it comes round. So next day, ice cream, gives him the money, he goes up to the ice cream man. Ice cream man leaves out the van and slapped him around the face. His mum goes, I saw that. What did you do that for? He said, he's taking the piss. So, the ice cream man, he had one along. Anyway, so, an army sergeant inspecting the troops goes up to this Private Smith, he said, I didn't see you at camouflage training this morning. He went, thank you, sir. I bumped into this fella walking down the road. He's about 95. I said, I recognise you. I've seen you before. You was a strong man acting in the circus. He went, that's right. I said, you used to bend an iron bar over your prick. He said, oh no, I can't do it anymore. My wrists are gone. So two men walking down a dark alley. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to be that rude. So, two men walking down a dark alley, and also there's 16 teenagers with hoodies coming towards them, shouting and screaming. So he turns around to his mate and said, I think we're going to get mugged here. He said, here's that £50 I owe you. Anyway, man knocks on my door. I open the door. He's about that big. I said, what do you want? He went, I want to meet the man. Well, that's quite funny. Anyway, there was a dog for sale, talking dog. So, man knocks on the door. He said, I'm a bit intrigued. He said, talking dog. He said, shut up, you're going to see. He's downstairs, laying on a blanket. Go and have a chat with him. He goes downstairs, there's a dog, Alsatian, on a blanket. He goes, you alright? Dog says, yeah, I'm fine, about yourself. Fucking talking dog. He said, tell me a bit about yourself. I said, well, I was in Afghanistan. He said, sniffing out bombs. He said, and my only got blown up. So he walked back to Blighty, put me with the drugstore, please. Sniffing out drugs in pubs and clubs. He said, we caught a few dealers. Fucking amazing. Goes back up, he says to the fellow, unbelievable, that's amazing. He said, I'll take him. But why is he so cheap? He went, he's a fucking liar, he ain't done all that. So, he was sitting on a plane, now sitting on a plane with Jack Russell on his lap. Now he sits next to him, he goes, dog's on the plane, it's not that. He went, this one is, sniff a dog. He says, what do you mean? He went, watch this. Puts it down on the arm, scuttles up, scuttles back, jumps on his lap, puts his left paw on his right shoulder. What does that mean? Cannabis on board. We're catching in customers, don't worry about that. Puts him down again, scuttles up the plane, comes back, jumps up on his lap, puts his paw on his other shoulder. What's that mean? Fool, he said. Cocaine, heroin. Bastards, he said. We're catching in customers, don't worry. One more time, on the floor, up the wall, back, on his lap. Shits all over him. What's that mean? He went, bomb on board. So anyway, Robin Hood. We're running out. Robin Hood, he's on his deathbed, he's very weak. He said, little John's there, right? He goes, little John, he goes, he's very weak. Can you fetch me my finest bow? Of course I can, Robin. You look very weak. He went around. So he fetched him his finest bow. He said, little John, can you fetch me my finest arrow? Of course I can. You look very weak, Robin. I'm very weak. So he fetches him his finest bow and his finest arrow. He says, little John, I'm so weak. Open the windows wide. I'm weak, he says. Well, wherever I fire this arrow, wherever it lands, I want you to bury me there. I'm so weak. They buried him on top of the wardrobe. So, it's true though. So, man works on a building site. It's his first day. So, the foreman says, first day mate? Yeah. He says, donkey, come over here. Look after him, first day. Make sure he gets a tea break, donkey. Alright, donkey? See you later. He said, what does he call you, donkey? He went, Eeyore. He always called me that. Right.